What happened? Did you sum it up? Yo, yo, yo. What's up? Crown Royal here. How you guys doing today? Welcome in, welcome in. Today is Friday. You guys are watching Food Talk TV. I'm Mr. Crown Royal. Behind the scenes is
Mrs. Crown Royal.
Mrs. Crown Royal. You know what I need? I need a rag for the back. You got the longer one, the bigger one?
No, this one.
How's everybody doing today? So today, guys, I'm going to show you how I prep a brisket. This is not the way it's done, or you want to say, I want to say this is the right way to do it. No, there's plenty of ways to do a brisket. This is the way I do it. Tomorrow we are having a birthday party, and we're going to be doing a bunch of stuff. So today I'm just going to show you how to prep the brisket. Can you hand me the brisket? Oh, it's over there? Oh, goodness gracious. Alright, so for the brisket, all I'm going to show you guys is how to trim it, what seasonings I use. For seasonings, all you want to use is 3 things, which is these 3 right here: pepper, salt, and garlic. Those are the 3 things I use. Sometimes all I use is these 2 right here. So you do a 50-50 mix. Get yourself another empty one. This is already mixed, that I mixed already. Get yourself an empty one and put 50-50. Of course, pepper and salt.
Hi, Fran and Sherry. How are you?
What up, what up, what up?
Hi, Mr. Queen. Hi, Crom.
What up, everyone? How's everybody doing?
Welcome in. Happy Friday.
And here is the brisket that we're going to be doing today. How's that look? It's a heavy one, too. How many pounds is this, buddy? 8. Is this an 18?
Let me see.
No, 16. I'm blind, guys.
16.75 pounds.
16.75 pounds right here. It's like a baby.
It's a big baby.
It's a big baby.
Yeah. Thank you, Babs. Hey, Babs, for the TJF.
Appreciate that. What's up, what's up? What up, Babs? What up, Fran? What up, Crom? How's everybody doing? Knife. Ooh, I got a perfect knife for this. Is Crom is in here, right?
Yeah.
I got the perfect knife to take all this fat off the brisket to trim it. I don't know if you guys have seen this knife before, but check it out. Can they see that, baby? I don't know if they can see that.
Yeah. Perfect. Like I say, but Crom special. Babs says sweet.
Thing is a beauty.
Sharp. Be careful. Mm-hmm.
That thing is a beauty. You do want to be careful that you don't slice your brisket, guys. You don't want to make any slices on it that you don't want.
He says, my baby 2.0. That's Crom. Hey, Caroline, how are you? Thank you, Javon, for the follow. Appreciate that.
My baby 2.0.
Thank you.
Guys, hit up Crom Knives if you guys are interested in his knives. Check that out. Even the box looks amazing. Can they see the whole thing?
Mm-hmm. Yes. Okay. I'm pinning Crom Knives. He makes all the beautiful knives that we've been using. So make sure you give him a follow. I just pinned his name. Welcome to Food Talk TV, everybody.
Welcome, welcome.
Hope everyone had a good week, ready for the weekend. Thank you, Emrod, for the follow.
Appreciate the follow. Appreciate the follow. Guys, if you don't already follow, do me a favor and hit that follow button somewhere right
there.
Here. No, it's on this side, I think.
Right here.
Should be right here.
Yeah.
Hit that follow button. We would greatly appreciate
Thank
it.
you, Sabino and Evelyn, for the follow, and Barbara for the follow.
You guys are
Great.
watching Food Talk TV. Food Talk TV
5
is
followers.
a group of content creators. We all cook on this channel. It's just not me. The time I go live is today at 6:30 p.m. Central Time every Friday evening. But we have creators that go live every single day, guys. So I'm not the only one on here. So if for some reason you don't like what I do, we got plenty more. I think we got like what, 14 more, 12 more?
Yep.
Creators that go live every day, Monday through Sunday, guys.
Yes.
Or should I say Monday through Monday?
Yeah. And Food Talk TV is the longest running live cooking show on TikTok. We haven't missed a day for over 4 years. So
Yeah, we haven't missed a day. Even when TikTok went dark, we still went live at another platform. So we haven't missed a day. And I'm sure you guys will find someone that you guys like. We got all kinds of cooks, guys. We have another barbecue guy, which is cooking with Kunchi.
yes.
And Ryan.
Oh yeah.
We have home cooks. I don't even know how to explain everyone else, because everybody has their own way of doing things, you know.
Yeah.
We have Melissa Mert on Mondays. Who else is on Mondays, babe? I'm so bad on
I went
remembering.
blank.
I'm so bad at remembering, guys.
All right.
Yes, RX. My girl RX goes live on Mondays.
Hi, Belinda.
What's up, Adelinda?
And yeah, Tuesday we have Kunchi and Queen G. Wednesday we have why am I going
Where's
blank?
Mayumi? Mayumi.
Mayumi's on Tuesday too. Yes,
Okay,
Mayumi's
there
on
you
I
go.
believe so. And then we have Red Wagon on Wednesday with Daphne. Thursday Thunders, Benjamin and Trini. Friday is
I know a lot of these.
Substitute Teacher Maggie with Mr. Crown, and Saturday is Tailgating with Ryan and Taylor, and then Sunday is Sunday Night Live with October Dragonfly and
Can you get that without
Cass.
spilling it?
So a lot of variety to see.
Careful.
Throw it away.
You dump it first and then dump the liquid.
Okay. Can you tell them what you're doing again today?
So what I'm doing today, guys, is making a mess, first of all. Making a mess. But what I'm going to show you guys today, it's not really a recipe. Now, today I'm doing a prep for tomorrow, which I'm going to show you how I do my brisket, guys. In case you guys are interested in a brisket, how do people do briskets, I'm going to show you how I do mine.
You're not going to see the finished product, of course, so you know it takes hours and hours to make the brisket.
16 hours, guys. 16 hours to make a brisket, but you will see the final product if you guys follow my personal channel and you log on tomorrow, because tomorrow we're having a birthday party, and this is half of this brisket's going for that, and you will get to see the results of this brisket.
Thank you, Sandy, for the follow. Thank you for all the follows. Okay, Miami's actually moving shows, so don't worry about not knowing. Okay, all right.
Okay.
I guess that information will be to come. Thank you. So I've been going blank. Michael, how are you?
What up, Mike?
Welcome in, everybody. Good to see you. Yes, last Friday we came in from Crystal Beach, Galveston. Today we're back home in Dallas, Texas. So let us know where you're watching from. We're in Dallas, Texas. It's hot today. Summer is definitely here. And let us know where you're watching from and how's the weather in your part of town. Thank you, Mickey, for the follow. Okay, good. Michael's fine. New Jersey, Sabino. How's the weather in New Jersey?
All right, can they see the
Bab
brisket?
says you do a mean handstand. Oh, is that the video?
I do, don't I?
Wow, I know. I can't even believe it myself when I saw that. It is so cool. Once I figure out how to do that, I'm going to do that because I couldn't do it. Take this off.
Okay, that's good.
Yeah, I tried to do that, but it didn't work. Kentucky, Mickey, welcome in.
All right, guys. So when I say you don't need unnecessary cuts on your brisket, look, this is one of them that the butcher did.
You want me to put it down on here?
Yeah, go ahead and put it. Make sure
Go
all
ahead
you
and
can
put
see
it
is the
down so you can
brisket.
see the whole brisket. Crom says Atlanta, Georgia. He's 115 in his shop.
Oh my goodness.
Ooh.
So this is the kind of butchering that some of the butchers do, right? They're not supposed to do that. But anyhow, here's another one right here. Another little slice that they did.
Uh-oh.
So, but we'll fix
They
that.
just
So,
butchered it, right?
yeah. Guys, you can definitely put this brisket in the way it is. Just make sure you get rid of some of this fat, right? Some of this, like right here. We can definitely get rid of that. I'm gonna get rid of this right here too, just because I don't like it there. But when you do a brisket, you don't have to. I've seen people do a brisket just the way this is. They don't trim anything at all, and it comes out good, you know. Me personally, I haven't done that, but I do take out most of this fat that's around here.
They're coming out good. Easy to peel. Thank you for the follow. Thank you, Sabina, for the TGIFs. Appreciate that. Hi, Ron. How are you?
What up, Ron? What up? Check out this knife, guys.
Ron says
Goodness
25 followers,
gracious.
and you can do it again, right? Are you talking about the root beer?
Look at that.
Yeah.
So like I said, guys, you don't have to drink too much of it. Just use your judgment on what you do. There is no perfect way of doing this. You know, there is no right way or wrong way. Everybody does it the way you want to do it. But I'm just going to show you the way I do it.
Ron says the handstand. Yeah. No. I guess everyone saw that video. Bab says cuts like butter. And then Sabino says nice knife.
Yep. So you see how I kind
follow.
of left a little crater right here? So what we can do is we can just kind of cut that off. Which is no big deal, guys, because this you can use for to make ground beef and make burgers out of it.
Nice.
So these two pieces right here are going to go for ground beef. And a little bit of the fat too.
Thank you, Fran. I'm not sure if I said hi to you, Fran. Hi, Fran.
What up, Fran?
We're going to have some brisket trivia since Mr. Crown is showing you how to trim a brisket. We're going to have some brisket trivia, but before we start that, I want to know what part of the brisket do you like? Do you like the fatty side or the lean side?
Well, I thought that was one of the questions.
Oh, sorry. Well, that might be one of the questions later. But what part of the brisket do you like? Or, yes, you can say that first. And then another question is, where is there a place by your house that you love to eat brisket? Let's put it in the chat. Who is this? Fran says hi.
What up, Fran? I did say hi.
Brisket is my hubby's favorite. Oh, Vicky, nice. Yes, and we wish we could stay on for 16 hours and do the whole thing, but unfortunately, this is only 1 hour show, so we're gonna do the preparing part of this. Crash Test Beck says, do you cook the burnt ends? And Ron loves the lean burnt ends.
I do. When the brisket is done, I slice the burnt ends off and then cut them separate.
Right now I have a new way to make deviled eggs. You hear me?
Mm-hmm.
No more smashed eggs anymore.
So, guys, people always say, how do you pick a good brisket? I pick it just by looking at it, make sure it looks good, right? It doesn't have cuts like, you know, what I showed you earlier. And also, you don't want it to be stiff. You want it to have some kind of bend. I don't know if they can see that. You want to have some kind of bend, because if it doesn't bend, that means it has a lot of fat in between.
Pay attention, because these might be in the brisket trivia later.
And then also, I look at this side of the brisket. You see how thin this? I don't know if they can see that, babe. You see how thin it is right here? This tends to cook faster than everything else. So make sure you pick one that's thick. If you cannot find one that has a thick one, it's okay, because you just cut that off, which I am going to do.
Okay.
Actually, I'm going to do it right now, guys. So this is all you do. Just knock that little piece off right there. Just like that.
Nice. That'll set for time.
Right? Just like that. You see how thin it is? You don't want it that thin. You kind of want it almost as thick as this other side. But it's pretty thin. This, like I said, don't worry about this, because this goes for ground beef. You just make this into ground beef, and you just make burgers out of it.
Fran says there's a place called Hoolie's that makes excellent brisket tacos.
Ooh, nice. What's the name of it?
Hoolie's. And she's in California, so LB says yo yo yo.
Yo yo, what up, LB?
Babs likes corned beef and pastrami. That's something you've been wanting to make, right?
I've been wanting to make a pastrami brisket.
I think it's just the difference is the seasonings, right?
Yeah.
Oh, thank you, Guadua, for all the gifts.
Guadua, what up, what up?
Okay, let me see here.
And remember, guys, don't let people tell you that that is the wrong way of doing a brisket, because there's so many ways. Everyone likes to do their own way. And there's others that just like to do it, you know, the way the popular people do it.
Thank you, BK, for the follow, and thank you, Guadu, again for all the gifts. She's like giving us all the gifts. Thank you.
Gracias, Guadua. How are you doing, girl?
Thank you. That piece that you cut off of the fin would be my ideal burnt end. That's what Ron says.
Nice.
And thank you.
Look how this knife just, whoop, baby.
Nice.
That knife just goes right through this.
Thank you, Irene, for the follow. Luis says, I've been telling you.
About?
I don't know, Luis, about what? Guada says, hello, everybody. Oh, thank you, Guadua.
Gracias.
Love you so much, guys.
I love you too. Much love, much love.
Oh, you're working, Guadua? LB says a knife cuts like butter.
It really does. Look at it.
Oh, pastrami. Luis is saying we should do pastrami.
Oh, yeah.
Mm-hmm. Thank you, Adua, for all the gifts. Thank you. Oh, so in the chat, should we say happy birthday to him?
Oh, yeah. Today
I'm gonna
is
pin Luis. Luis
Mr. Greedy Links.
Luis is, I just pinned him, is Mr. Brown's brother, and he's also the maker of the Greedy Links that a lot of people have tried. So it's his birthday today.
So let's everybody wish him a happy birthday, guys.
So in the chat, everyone say happy birthday, Luis.
I also like to cut all this oxidated meat right here. Just because I just don't like the way it looks. You don't have to. I just don't like the way that looks.
Thank you, Greg. He says he likes your show.
Thank you.
You close the store every Friday. Okay, I see. Hope not too late. Aw. Everyone's saying thank you for the popular LB. Everyone's saying happy birthday.
Nice. Happy birthday, Luis.
Texas Armadillo says, where did you get that brisket?
Where was this brisket from? I don't know.
Was it H-E-B? No.
It's either... Where's it at?
Hold on.
I don't know. It's probably Kroger. Look at all this extra stuff that they leave hanging there. You got to cut all this off.
Yeah, it's Kroger.
Kroger?
Yeah.
Yeah, Kroger, guys. We got it from Kroger.
Yeah, we usually go check them out when they're on sale. And usually, like, now that it's 4th of July, they'll start being on sale, right?
Yeah, usually.
Yeah, you know, around those holidays where people cook out, look for the sale. So that should be coming up pretty soon since it's 4th of July. I don't know about with inflation now, how cheap it's going to be, but they should have some good sales in the next few weeks. Thank you, I'm a Bully Mom, for the follow. Thank you, Mike, for the follow. Cody says he misses Ann Burrell. Yeah, that's so sad. I cut that piece off. It's like ends of bread. Nobody wants it.
Who said that?
Ron. Thank you, Susie Q, for the follow. Bab says you're doing a good job cutting that up.
Thank you, Babs. Appreciate that. Just trying to make it look pretty for now, because...
Tex Armadillo says it looks good.
Thank you.
Oh, they call that extra poundage. They pay for it. So do you. Yep. Kroger has good deals on briskets. Yeah, they do. Sometimes. You have to just catch them. Susie Q loves a knife.
Thank you.
Okay, now Cody wants to know, do you use the trimmings or toss them?
All right, so the fat like this, I put it in a little pan, and I smoke it along with the brisket to get the tallow out of there. The pieces like this right here, you want to save them, and you can ground it up and make ground beef out of it, and do burgers with it. Burgers are so good with brisket.
Central Market had brisket for $127.
Ooh.
Now, not just by saying Central Market. Central Market tends to be on the pricey side. Just in general, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, they usually have like higher end foods. That's pricey. I don't know how much we paid for this one. I'll look.
Look at all this fat. It also comes with a little bit of meat, but remember, it's okay because you can ground this. I used to, back then, I'd be like, oh, I hate cutting all this. But, you know, you're making ground beef out of it, it's not so bad. Sometimes it makes you want to cut a little bit more just because you're like, ooh, I want more ground beef, you know?
Denise says, I always make brisket. Oh, that's awesome. How do you make yours? Cody says, do you ever make burnt ends?
Not just burnt ends alone, but the brisket comes with burnt ends, which is on this side or this side, right? So when you cut the brisket and you're done with it, you smoke it, you cut it in half. This way, you cut it straight up and down. This one, you turn it around, you cut it in half, and you make the slices like that. Usually, they cut this little part right here, cut it off, and then make that into burnt ends. But to make like the whole thing into burnt ends, no, I don't.
Hi, Queen G.
What up, Queen?
Suzuki says, are you going to leave some of the fat?
I am.
You leave all
yeah,
that
most
right
of this
there?
I'm going to leave on right here.
Okay.
Most of this I'm leaving.
And what's the purpose of leaving the fat on? I'm just curious. To like moisture?
Yeah, for moisture, and it also protects the brisket from the bottom.
Nice. Thank you for the shares. Hi, Forge. Thank you for the heart me.
What up, Forge?
Long time no see. Cody loves the brisket point. Okay, so some people are going to get we're going to have brisket trivia in just a few minutes, and Mr. Crown has already said some answers, and some people are already using that vocabulary, so I'm pretty sure that's going to be...
All right, let's ask the first one, guys. Let's ask the first one. Put it on me. Put it on me.
I need to find a deal on that brisket. Love it. It's expensive. Where are you in, Denise? Usually on 4th of July, around there, you should have some deals, so just keep a lookout, because it's almost going to be 4th of July. Thank you, Forge, for the TGIF.
Appreciate that. Appreciate that. Put it on me real quick.
Oh, he just said one of the answers.
Put it on me, guys.
Flavor, yeah.
Let's see who can guess.
Hey, thank you, Tambo, for the follow.
Guys, if you know this, if you're Ron, Crom, if you guys know about brisket and all this, don't say anything. Let them answer. Let everyone else answer.
Mm-hmm.
Where, LB, don't answer. Queen, I think you know too. Where does the brisket come from?
What part of the cow?
What part of the cow does the brisket come from? Does anybody know?
That's the first question. Put it in the chat. Phil says, nice knife. Where are you from? I'm Hawaii, Greg. Nice. We're in Dallas, Texas. Thank you, Joella, for the follow. Ellie for the follow. This is beef. This is beef brisket. $3.96 a pound in Walmart. That's pricey. The neck? No. Oh, goodness.
Don't say yes or no. Just read what they say.
Hip area, shank, neck, beef rear, pec, chest. Someone said ASS.
Whoa.
I'm like, the chest. Okay. So anybody else? The rear, the vest. This is our first question. What part of the cow does the brisket come from? Stomach. Okay. Tell me when it's over.
Okay, let's go ahead.
Butt. Okay, let me see.
Who got it first?
Let me see who's the first one to get it right. Some people did say it correct. Let me see. According to mine, okay, so the answer is?
The answer is the lower chest, right? It's not the upper chest, it's the lower chest. So it's the one that's in the bottom.
So Eddie said chest, he was the first one. And then, who else? And then Fran said the chest.
Nice. Good job, Fran.
Oh,
Good
and
job,
Crom
guys.
says also chest.
I told Crom not to answer because he knows.
He says, I'm guessing chest. Oh, and Kingdom said chest.
Come on, Kingdom. I know you know.
Oh, and somebody said lower chest.
Yes, lower chest is correct, guys.
Good.
Comes from the lower chest.
Good job. Thank you, David, for the follow. Yes.
All right, so now that you know that it comes from the lower chest, how many briskets do you think we get out of a cow? 1, 2, or 3?
I love to find a brisket like this, nice size. It is. It was like almost 17 pounds. Okay. If you... Someone's at the door, but they have a clipboard. We'd want to answer it. Okay, so now you know that it comes up the lower chest area, just about the front legs. How many briskets can you get out of the cow? Okay, we have, some people says 2, some people say 3, a lot of 2s, 3s, 2s, 2, a 3, a 1. Oh, there's somebody named Sasha in there. Hi, my name is Sasha too.
Hi,
6.
Who said 6?
2, do you remove? Okay, you want to tell them?
It's 2, guys.
Okay, so if you said 2, correct. The first person to say the correct answer was, of course, Kingdom Smokehouse.
Come on, Kingdom. Put it on me.
Oh, I think he just joined.
Oh.
But good job.
Kingdom, I know you know. Crumb, Carrie, LB. You got Ron. Don't answer, guys. I know you guys know.
Okay.
But once we get to the harder ones, then you can answer.
Okay. Oh, good job. Yeah, one on each side. Correct. Okay, so Ron says word for Jehovah return on Friday evening. Oh, maybe. I don't know. I think they've been trying to come and we never answered the door. We're definitely going to answer now. Whole or at the market. We bought this at the supermarket. It is a whole brisket, 17 pounds. There are pictorials for 2. Correct, Fran?
Is that Google working, Fran?
Kingdom says I win. Yes, one on each side. Correct. Google says 1. Maybe you didn't ask the right way. Okay, Cody has a question. Can you remove the decal?
Can you move it?
Remove the decal.
You can, but I tend not to unless it's very thick.
French says she was a vet tech, so that's why she knows.
Oh,
she knows about animals.
Okay.
Good job.
Nice.
Good job.
Very nice.
Okay. That was our first question. That's 2 questions down. Y'all doing great. Okay, and you are watching Mr. Crown. We're watching Food Talk TV. He comes live every Friday at 6:30 p.m. And tonight he is showing you how to trim a brisket. We are cooking a brisket to overnight tomorrow. And of course, you're not going to see the end product unless you watch his videos, but we're going to show you how to prep.
Or tomorrow, I'm also going to go live tomorrow on my channel.
Perfect, which is Mr._Crown Royal, and you can watch the final product on his personal TikTok.
All right, I think that's it, guys. What do you think? How do you think I did?
Bryce says he'll take a bite out of the decal. It'll never render.
Oh yeah, it won't.
Thank you, Dave, for the follow. Okay, how do you think he did? What do you think about that? It looks good, huh? Next question. Okay. Kingdom's like, next question. I'm going to get all the questions. Thank you, Ala. Ala Mom says, looks great. Jay says, excellent. Good shape for smoke. Competition brisket there. Thank you, Italian 40 for the follow. Oh, nice.
Check that out, guys. Check that out.
Jason, thanks for the follow. You're seasoning it now? Yes, you're going to season it now. Oh, gosh. He always has to do that. Smack.
Can I get a place I can put these in?
Yeah, so yeah. He's out now. So he trimmed it, and now he's going to season it. You want just like a container?
I don't know why I put the glove on.
You want a bag or
I guess
container?
I just wanted to slap it.
You want a bag or the container?
I want a container that's going to go in there for the fatties,
okay,
so I can smoke it along with there.
You always have to smack the meat. Have you ever done a whole hog, they say?
I have done a whole hog, guys. A whole pig, not a hog. No, do we have a plastic one like this big? Look, like those, a little small one? A foil one. I'm going to put it in the smoker, yeah.
It's not a small one, though.
How is it?
It's one of those big ones.
No, I need a mid-sized one.
Okay, I'm looking here.
Don't I have one that goes in the Traeger behind the, what do you call it?
Hold on. I'm looking.
So like I said, guys, if it's pure fat, just put it in the smoker, right? Along with the brisket, and it's going to render down. It's going to make you some great tallow.
Is this too big?
That's the one I use for the water.
Yeah.
But if you cut meat, this is perfect for ground beef. You can make some burgers out of it. All this can go for ground beef.
All right, let's see here.
Make sure you do put some fat in there too, okay?
Okay, Dave says, how long do you smoke and what temperature?
So when I do it on the Traeger, I usually go 225. And I go about 16 hours, depending on, sometimes it's a 15, sometimes 16. It all depends on how cold it is outside and how much heat my smoker kept. I use a Traeger or I use a Weber kettle. On the Weber kettle, it's different. I do about 250 on the kettle, 250 to 275, and that usually goes about 14 hours. And I pull it when it's pro tender, guys. Everyone tells you, oh, make it hit 204, 203, or whatever, the internal temperature of it. You can do that. Nothing's wrong with that. But you can also just probe it. And when this thing is so tender, it's when it's ready. So yeah.
You have some more questions. I was looking for the container. What grade meat are you working with?
I think this was choice. This was choice, guys.
Yeah, and I just looked at the tag. So when we got it at Kroger, it was $1.97 a pound. So this is like almost 17 pounds. So we ended up paying $66 for this, which is not bad.
So for seasoning, guys, salt, pepper is usually what I do, but here recently, whenever it's for other people, I started adding garlic into it. But you can also just buy it already made for you guys. Like this one's a good one from Killer Hogs. It's a brisket rub. This is already mixed for you. Can you read the ingredients for them? I think it's just salt, pepper, and
salt, spices. They don't want to give their secret. Garlic, onion, parsley, soybean oil. So yeah, salt, garlic. Probably has pepper too, but they don't reveal all the ingredients.
Yeah, so that's theirs, okay? But all I do, guys, is just buy some salt, right?
Kosher salt.
Some kosher salt. Some coarse pepper, right? Preferably 16 mesh. I didn't have 16 mesh today.
Okay. This is 30.
And
bless you.
Oh, excuse me, that got me. And some garlic powder. You want to do 50-50 of each one. Get you a container and just mix it up together.
So you have like a brisket blend.
And you have your own brisket blend. Yeah. Or you can use any other ones, like stuff like this, the 1836 from Suckle Busters. I mean, you can use whatever. I know also, what's the name of it? Goodness gracious. Meat Church. I know Meat Church also has the Holy Cow or something like that. That's for their brisket. So
Cody wants to know, are those heat resistant gloves? You want to show them?
They are. This one is. Usually I just put them underneath. Just because it makes the glove feel better on me too. Yeah. And because just in case I go outside and mess with the fire, I have the heat gloves on.
Yes, but he handles the meat with the plastic gloves.
Yes. And then, I have thicker ones. Like if I'm like when I'm doing hibachi, I have thicker ones like this one. This thing is real thick. And then I have the ones to deal with the fire, which is these right here.
You have all kinds of gloves.
As you can tell, people have been using it for the fire.
Not me. You have a lot of questions. Let me see. The difference between a pig and a hog, do you know?
One's farm raised, the other one's in the wild.
Oh, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
Dave says, I've got a Traeger as well. I'm looking for all tips. Nice. Yeah, we have a Traeger too. Manly, thank you for the follow.
I got perfect. Can you get that right there?
80/20 says Cody. What is it?
Right there, right here.
Oh, yeah. It's probably mine.
I'm sure it is.
Follow his channel for tips. Thank you. Yes, he'll post his name on here in just a moment. I'm trying to catch up with the comments. Where's your microphone? I hear some crackling. Okay, am I still crackling? It's because I was looking for a tray, a plate, so I was probably making noise. Okay, Louise says pig is domestic and hog is wild, also gamey. Okay, I think that's what you said, right?
Yeah.
Komodo style smokers will cook way faster than others because of the radiant heat held in the ceramic. Nice. We don't have one of those. That's probably one of those he does not have.
I don't know.
Okay, thank you for the bit of information.
I don't think I want it.
A hog is ready for a market. Okay, thank you for, hey, Dwayne, thank you for the finger heart.
What up, Dwayne?
Oh, Cody, you're in Dallas too. Yeah, we are in Dallas. Thank you, Beefy, for the follow. Thank you, Sunflower, for the follow. Which one? Okay.
And this one too.
You're going to make your own brisket wrap or you're going to add more pepper? Do you still hear crackling? Thank you, user 280 for the follow. Thank you, Dell, for the follow. This one?
Yeah.
A good mix. Oh, Fran said bless you when you sneeze. I'm a little behind on the comments.
Thank you, Fran. Thank you.
Dwayne says you ain't seasoning till you start sneezing.
Right?
True. You should have seen us last week. He was doing the shrimp boil. We were in Crystal Beach. When he put the seasoning into the water, oh my goodness. We could not stop coughing and sneezing. It was hilarious. It's crackling? That's weird.
Is it really? Is it crackling for everyone, guys? Who's saying that? Same person?
Ron and also Luis. You're welcome. Scott said that's a nice brisket. Okay, a little bit, but not bad. It's like a tapping that's constant.
Really?
Mucho clicky clicky. Your microphone is tapping on something. I don't know, because we just have it the regular way. Hey, Miss LB. Alice says yes.
What up, Miss LB?
Yes, yes. Uh-oh. Cracking, but it's okay. It's fine here. You can hear clearly, but it does have a little tap tap in the background. Maybe it's...
Okay, do me a favor. Don't touch it at all. Guys, listen right now while I'm talking. So, Sasha's not going to touch the what do you call it? The camera. Is it still don't touch it. Is it still making the sound, guys? Do you know?
It says I hear it. I'm not touching anything.
Do you still hear it right now, guys?
I have to move it up to see the comments.
That's fine.
Crackling, no. So for some people it is. Sounds like you're typing. I can't hear it. Yes. Oh, we can't wait to see you either. Stop moving, Crown. Yes, yes. Not as much. Yes, 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 yes. Sounds like a sound when you're typing. Yes, tap, tap.
Really?
Thank you, Dennis, for the follow.
Is
not
mustard
you,
in?
it's technical.
Mustard is, huh?
It said it's technical. Oh, that's what Potato said.
Is mustard in here?
Mustard Queen, is it like really bad? Do we need to like do technical difficulties? We have 460 people in here. No, it's not a big deal. Okay.
Who said that?
Old school. It's not a, okay. Thank you. I guess on our end we don't hear anything.
Guys, don't be afraid to put a lot of seasoning on this. It's a very thick piece of meat and it can handle it.
That makes the bark, right?
Yep.
All bark, no bite. Remember I had issues with my volume? I wonder what's going on.
I don't know. You turn this on?
Now you're shaking that, we can hear you. Okay. Sounds like fingernails tapping. That's weird. That's so weird.
That is very weird.
Freaky, actually. Okay, well, thank you for staying with us. Hopefully that goes away.
Hopefully it's not bad enough.
Yeah, hopefully it's not bad or it doesn't get worse. Because, like, we're not doing anything different. So I don't know what's causing that. Sounds like someone's fingernail tapping the screen. Oh, that's kind of freaky.
Mustard that wasn't in here?
Yeah, she says one of those things where it's only worth fixing if it takes a few seconds. Okay, it's not bad. All right, thank you. Brian says it's minimal, don't worry.
Gotcha.
Oh, hey, JP. He says not enough seasoning. We'll take care of that. I'll get some more on there for you. Maybe the sounds will encourage the audience to tap. Yeah, so if you hear the sound, tap, tap, tap. We're at 19, almost 20K taps. Thank you so much. Let me see. I know we have a lot of followers. We're at 27 followers already.
27 followers,
Yes.
guys. Come on. Let's get
We
going.
didn't say anything and it did it. Okay, Crom says he'll send you a screen recording too, so you can, if you want to see.
Oh yeah, please, I do. Yeah, I want to see what y'all are talking about.
2 in time with the phantom taps. Yeah, that's kind of freaky. It's like a phantom or something. Is this for tomorrow, JP says?
Yes, this is for tomorrow.
But for us, or?
Well, I don't want to say that because I'm going to give away an answer.
Part of it?
Part of it's for us. Part of it's going somewhere else.
If you're going to drink the mustard drink, right? Oh, no. We didn't bring it, did we?
It broke. The second one broke.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, so yeah, we put it in the fridge up there. It was in the refrigerator, but it was in the top shelf and it was really, really cold, I guess. So the other bottles busted. Hi from New York. Who is that? I can't read the name. Welcome in. Is that Chef from New York. Someone is eating Rice Krispies. That's so weird. I don't know what that is because we're just here and we're not moving the phone or anything. That's so weird. Well, I apologize for that. Hopefully it'll go away. Or if someone's eating Rice Krispies in the phone, stop. Stop eating Rice Krispies. It sounds like the noise a spring makes when you hold open an hair clip.
That's crazy.
That is weird.
That is crazy, guys.
Should I maybe move it from here?
Sure. Move that.
This?
Yeah.
And put it up a little bit?
Hold on. Let it go. Open it. Open it all the way. Okay.
I'm going to blow into the thing?
Go ahead and tighten it up. Did that do anything, guys? Fix the camera.
Morse code. Okay. Thank you, Wood Chick, for the follow. Okay, so we moved the phone a little bit. Like the speaker part was touching the bottom of the stand. Now we moved it away. Let's see if that helps it. Let us know. Can you still hear the tapping or the crackling or the Rice Krispies?
The Rice Krispies. That's funny. Okay, I really do need...
Nope. Oh, it's still there. Some people can hear it and some people cannot. That's so strange. Well, I apologize. We're going to try to keep going though.
All right, show the brisket.
Okay, and there is the brisket. It is seasoned, trimmed, and ready to go in the smoker. Sounds like your wedding plan is tapping the phone. Okay, mustard, sounds good. That knife, oh yeah, look at that knife. Nice knife. That's his newest knife from Crom Knives. It's so nice. And when he was making the video, I was like, "Don't cut yourself," because that's something I would do is cut myself on that knife. But he's a lot more careful. Welcome in, everyone. Welcome to Food Talk TV.
This one.
You're watching. Oh, that one, yeah. Grilling and chilling with Mr. Crown. He will be smoking this brisket, and so he just showed you how to trim it, how to season it, and then he's gonna put it on the smoker. And we're at 7:13.
All right, guys, so what I'm doing now is I'm just cutting all this fat. I'm gonna put it in this pan here, and I'm gonna make tallow out of it. So you can put it in at the same time with the brisket, and if you want to spritz the brisket, I suggest you use the same tallow and just pour it on top instead of spritzing. Remember to also save some of that fat for your trimmings. These trimmings you're going to use for your burgers, if you're going to do burgers. Make sure you save a little bit of fat to go along with that. So someone that said that they had a Traeger and they wanted, do you have something else I can put this in?
Which one?
I think I found it.
Okay. Yeah, someone earlier said they had a Traeger and he wants to learn how to.
Is he still in here?
I can't remember who it was. If you said you have a Traeger and you want to learn more about it, are you still in here? I think he has a tip for you. And are you ready for some more brisket trivia?
Yes, that's the next question.
We're gonna ask the next question. We already asked 2, so if you know the answer, drop it in the chat. It's just for fun. What is a full brisket called? So if you know what a full brisket is called, put it in the chat. It has a special name. Thank you. Dia says it looks yummy already. Thank you, Melanie, for the follow. Could you cook the tallow in the oven?
Yes, you can. In the oven, in the what is that thing called? Babe?
The air fryer?
The air fryer.
Thank you, Wayne, for the follow.
Anywhere that gives you heat.
Huh. Mustard said it's called mine. What is a full brisket called? Does anybody know? Put it in the chat. Maybe this is a hard one. If you're going, Ron says, if you're going to have that grill on that long, should you have gotten sweetbreads? A picnic shoulder. I think that's pork. Bootylicious. Hey, Bootylicious. Marie, thank you for the follow. So does anybody know what a full brisket is called? Expensive. Just get it on sale. Like I was saying earlier, we got this one at Kroger, $1.97 a pound. We've had it in the freezer for a while, and it was $66, so not bad at all. It is a whole brisket. There's another term for it. Kaz, hey Kaz.
What up, Kaz? So
no, it's not. I mean, I guess it could be called that, but there's another word or term for it. Did we give up? Want anyone else to try? Oh, mollejas is sweetbreads. Oh, okay. I didn't know that.
Yeah, I told you he wants me to make them.
Puckered. You're close.
Go ahead and tell him.
Okay, you're close, Anthony. So a full brisket is called a packer cut. Has anyone ever heard that before? A packer cut. That's what a full brisket is called. Okay, should we do the next question?
Yeah.
Okay, so while we're finishing up the fat pieces, our next question. Oh, you said it 3 times, Sue? Okay, so then obviously, some comments are getting filtered. I'm so sorry. If you said it 3 times, I did not see it at all, so I guess it got filtered. I apologize for that, Sue. You've heard that before? Yes. Thank you, Lindsay, for the follow. Okay. Yeah, I don't know why sometimes some comments are filtered. That happened to me yesterday, too. Okay, the 4th question is, what 2 main muscles does the brisket include? So put it in the chat. What two main muscles does the brisket include? So it's this part and this part, the two main muscles. A lot of people say, I want this or this.
Cass should know this because Cass.
Yeah. And it's not what part of the cow does it come from, but basically what are the two parts of the brisket that people refer to? Oh, Cass said, did he see you do a backflip?
Yep, I did.
Yeah,
it wasn't a backflip. It was more like a handstand.
Yeah. Okay. Did you know that he's so talented?
So check it out, guys. Here is the fat that you want to render down. You're going to get some awesome beef tallow out of this, right? If you want, you can even use that beef tallow while your brisket is cooking and just pour some on there when you have that beautiful bark that you want. And then this you can use for ground beef. You can make ground brisket out of it and make you some burgers. These burgers are going to be really good. Make sure you also add a little bit of fat in there, guys, okay? You don't want it all just pure lean. You want to add some of that fat in there too, okay?
Jack Russell, thank you for the follow. And we have an answer. And Sue, I can see your answer now, and you were correct. So it is, he said the flat and the point. You're the only one, and I saw it right away. It wasn't filtered. So correct, the flat and the point. Can you show them which is which?
Oh, hold on. Can you tell them? Let's see if she knows, guys. She's giving you these questions. Let's see if she knows.
That's tricky.
What side is what, babe? Which side of this is the flat, and which side is the...
Is it obvious?
I don't know. You tell me.
I should know this, right?
Yes, you should know this.
Because this is flat, but it also looks like the point. So it's tricky. But I know, hold on.
No. Don't look. Don't look.
This is the flat.
Yes.
This is the point.
This is your flat.
Okay.
And this is the point. I don't say that. I don't use those terms, guys. I say the dry side and the moist
that's
side.
A question for another one.
Sorry.
Ron says obvious to me. I know it should be to me, but it's not. Sorry. Hey, Kyle, how are you?
What up, Kyle?
How are you doing?
Beasley?
Oh, Cass says they're called mine and yours. Yeah, easy.
That's true, Cass. Yours and mine.
Yes. Okay, Kim C, that technically the flat ends when the second layer appears.
Yeah, if you look right here, see this part right here, guys? You can technically cut through that, and it goes down. It goes down at an angle, and this is considered the flat, and this is considered the point. Nice. The point is considered the more, I don't know if I can say that word, so I'm going to say juicy. I think I already said that word.
Oh, yes.
Yeah.
Because they'll filter us.
Yeah, I don't know if I can say that word, so I consider this the dry, and this is the juicy part.
Okay. That was my next question.
What is it? Ask it.
So if you were paying attention, we just said the answer to the next question. The next question is, okay, so we know it's a flat and the point. Which part is lean and which part is fatty? Put it in the chat, like which part is, so you know it's flat and point. So which part of that, which one is lean and which one is fatty? Put it in the chat. If you were listening, you should have got it. Kyle says, I got a tri-tip to do. Maybe a brisket next weekend. Nice.
Oh, nice. Good job.
Gotta go make a 10-second cooking school for Taylor. Okay, Kaz. We'll be looking out for it. Okay, so Teresa says, should I say it or just wait a little bit?
No, go ahead. If someone said it right away.
So the question was, we just learned that the two parts of the brisket are the flat and the point, and I was asking which one's lean and which one's fatty.
Oops, sorry.
Teresa Barron says the flat is lean. Correct. So the other one is... Can anyone say the other one? Should I just say it?
Yeah, just tell them.
So that means that the point is fatty. Good job. And what do you prefer?
I prefer the fatty side.
Yeah.
All the time. So guys, if you look, if you, I don't know if the camera can see it, but here goes the grain right here. All right here is the grain going this way. So that's why you want to cut it almost center. Or you can see how far the grain goes. The grain goes all the way up to here. And then it starts turning, right? So what you can do is you can cut it right here, or you can do dead center. It's no difference really. But you cut where the grain is, so it's right here. You cut it right down the middle. This side you cut it straight, all the way down, guys. Right? Usually I make this into
Chopped.
Chopped. Yeah. Usually I just chop this up because, like I said, this is not my favorite side. This is my favorite side. So you cut it down the middle, right? You grab the point, you turn it around, and then you cut it diagonal. You cut it this way, which is against the grain.
That was our next question. You just
I'm sorry.
It's okay. He literally is perfect. He leads up to the next question. Like he's doing it perfectly. Mustard says, I have to boss Kaz around sometimes. I have 10-second cooking schools to post. Okay.
Nice.
Thanks for coming.
I don't think she's saying she's leaving.
Oh, okay. So the next question, well, I'll just go right to it then. How should you slice your brisket? If you're paying attention, you should know when you're slicing your brisket, how should you slice it? Hey, Josie from Texas. We're also from Dallas, Texas. Well, I don't know what part of Texas are you from, Josie?
What is this doing?
I'm making more eggs.
Okay.
It's coming up to temperature.
As you can see, guys, I did not use a binder, and you can see that it's sticking to the brisket. You don't necessarily have to use a binder. If you want to use one, go for it. It makes, to me, it makes no difference. A lot of people love to use mustard, which is fine. Mustard does not give it a taste. Some people are starting to use mayonnaise now because they say it keeps it really, I can't say that word, so I'm going to say juicy. Yeah, don't say that word.
Mustard
so it keeps it juicy.
Kaz left because she bossed him.
Yeah.
Okay, Teresa says across the grain. Hi, Wanda from Houston, Texas. Oh, you're in Dallas too, Josie. So are we. Opposite the grain, says Anthony. Correct. It is opposite the grain or across the grain. Correct. Kyle says, did you try the sauce of the brisket? Did you get the orange tangerine sauce?
I'm going to try it this time, Kyle, because I haven't had anything to try it with, but now I got the brisket, so...
Mustard said that mustard always makes a difference. I think she wants to use mustard as a binder.
I think she does, right?
Manly says with a knife, or would you mean to say what a knife or with a knife? Too much salt? I mean, it's your preference.
It's not too much salt. This is a huge piece of meat that can handle that pepper, salt, pepper, and SPG, actually.
Wanda, thank you for the follow. The orange is great in seafood. Nice. Okay, so we're ready to start the coals, or?
We're done.
Oh, you're done. Okay.
Yeah, we're done.
You want to do the last question?
Yeah.
Okay. So I'll open up the meat to take the smoke, says Kyle. Nice,
Okay.
Nice. Okay. So we have two more questions. Our next question is true and false. And he also talked about this at the beginning. So if you're here at the beginning, then you should know the answer. Please put in the chat, true or false. When choosing a brisket, it should feel flexible and pliable. True or false?
If you were paying attention, I said that in the beginning of the show, guys. If you were in here in the beginning.
So if you're choosing a brisket at the store, it should feel flexible and pliable. True or false? Okay, Anthony says true. LB says true. Amelia says true. Kyle says true. A few more seconds. Ron says T for true.
That is true, guys. Okay. Put it on me.
It is true. Good job.
That is true. When you're picking a brisket, it's like Sasha said, it has to be pliable. Basically, it has to have a little bend to it.
Thank you, Ocean.
If it doesn't bend whatsoever, that means you got a lot of fat in the middle of it. Some people want to get a brisket, and they want to be able to touch the brisket all the way down. It doesn't really matter if it does that or not. If that's your preference, right? As long as it has a little bit of a bend, then you're good. Make sure it's not, when you do this to it, make sure it doesn't stay just like the knife.
It's too hard.
It's too hard. You want to switch that to another brisket. And I told you another thing that I like to do is I like to make sure that the lean side, this part right, can I see that, babe? Mm-hmm. This part right here, I want to make it to make sure that it's thick, okay? If you can't find one that has a thicker flap here, it's no big deal because, like I said, you can just cut that right off just like I did. If you can find one with the thicker one, then yeah, you won because it's kind of hard to find one like that. A lot of people also say that you got to make your brisket aerodynamic. I don't tend to do that. I just kind of do it. What does that mean? Aerodynamic. They say that the smoke goes over. It needs to go over it. Aerodynamic, basically, like they do with the cars. Yeah.
Oh, okay.
That's just what people say. I mean, if you follow that, you follow that. If you don't, you don't. It's no big deal. And like I said, guys, you can literally grab one of these briskets, open it, dry it up, pat it down, throw your salt and pepper mixture on there, and throw it in your smoker, and that's it. You'll have a good brisket as long as you don't overcook it and it doesn't go dry, you'll be just fine.
Kyle says he's cooked a brisket or 4.
Nice.
He says, send me a pic using the sauce. I'll make my webpage.
The what now?
Kyle says to send him a pic when you use the sauce, and he'll put it on his webpage.
Got it. You got that website rolling now? Or are you still setting it up?
Hi, Jack. Okay, we have 35 new followers. Do I have to?
Very nice. Yeah. Very nice. 35 new followers, guys. We really appreciate that.
To get to an hour. Do you have any more questions? All right, it's a brisket, not an airplane.
You're completely right, guys. You're completely right. But hey, people like to do their thing, and I'm not going to knock it, you know? Because we all did our own things when we're doing, our cooks. And we decide what we want to do with them, right? I mean, if you want to go aerodynamic, then go for it. If you don't, then you don't.
Okay. We have one more trivia question, brisket trivia. And then Taryn has a question. How long does it take to smoke a brisket? You want to tell her about that?
How long does it take? Put it on me. How long does it take to smoke a brisket? It's all dependent on how hot. What happened?
Ron says that with that many followers, I need to. I think he meant to put my name, but he put sausage. He needs to drink a 2 liter of root beer. Yum, sausage.
It all depends on how hot you cook it. All right. If you're doing it 225, which is usually what everyone does. Some people do 250, some people do 275, depends. If you do it 225, typically it takes about 15, 16 hours to smoke a brisket. If you do it hotter, obviously the time comes down. And then it all depends on when you wrap it too. I am not 100% sure how I'm going to do this one yet. I don't know if I might use the Weber. I might use the kettle. If I use the kettle, I'm definitely going to do a foil boat on here. If I don't, I'm just going to wrap it in, I wrap it in butcher paper. And then when I rest it, I leave it in the butcher paper, and then I wrap it in foil at the same time. And then I put it to rest for like 3 hours. You want it to rest. But a lot of people say that you should let it rest longer. The longer the better. I don't know, because every time I've left the brisket to rest longer than 4 hours, it tends to start drying out.
Remember that weekend at the Food Talk house? We forgot all about it.
Yeah, we forgot all about it. It was a good brisket.
Yeah, but not as juicy.
But it wasn't. It wasn't as juicy as my normal briskets. And I think personally it's because we let it rest too long. Yeah. I think it rested for 9 hours, 8 hours, which people say they do it all the time. But if you have it in your oven, you put your oven at the lowest setting, 175, I think is this oven, babe?
170.
170, yeah, it'll be fine. So maybe that's what I should have done. I didn't do that. I put it on my Cambro, which I thought Cambros were good.
Maybe too good.
Maybe too good, I don't know.
Gigi says, did you drink that mustard soda?
We did drink the mustard soda the following day.
It didn't really taste like anything?
It didn't, to me personally, it didn't taste like mustard.
Yeah, I tried it too. It didn't taste like mustard.
And it wasn't bad either. I think Jeff and Carrie, they didn't like it. They said it tastes nasty. I know the one that Jeff was drinking was the hot wing one. The Buffalo hot wing. That was a little weird when it was going down.
Yeah.
It was a little weird. It wasn't bad either, but... So Sasha just brought this, so I'm guessing she's ready to drink.
Well, Ron is saying that I should drink it. Jack says, what are you making for dinner? Well, tonight was just prepping this brisket, and we're going to be cooking the brisket all night. But
for dinner, we might just get something, or we might just do something. Oh, my wife Sasha wants me to do this. Where are they in here?
Chicharrones?
Yeah.
Maybe next week. Yeah.
Are they in here?
Down. Those?
Oh.
And Ken was saying that, and send Jeff a tomato. Oh, Tony, this brisket was $66. We've had it for a while at Kroger, $1.97 a pound. So it was like $66. So the stores usually have them on sale for 4th of July, which is coming up. So keep up with the stores and see who has it on sale.
We might do these, guys. This is chicharrones. Not right now. We're not doing it on live. No, because I think we already hit an hour.
Yes,
we already hit an hour.
We have 1 more minute.
So typically these shows go an hour, guys. So we're going to stick to the hour for the first time ever, because my live tends to go 2-3 hours.
Kyle says if it's too hot outside, I smoke the brisket 2 hours and in the roaster for 5 minutes done.
So check this out. I love these things. These things are basically just pork rinds.
Chicharrones.
They're called chicharrones. They're just pork rinds is all it is. Some of them come with a little bit of meat on them. These really don't have meat. What we love to do with these guys is just get a salsa. Get yourself a salsa verde, a salsa roja, whichever one. And throw them in there with the salsa and cook it. Let it, what do you call that? Braise? No, what is that called? Let it cook, steam, I don't know.
Saute? I don't know.
Sure. And that's it. It's so simple to do these chicharrones. Or you can just eat them just like this, like cracklings.
Yeah.
But I love it in the sauce, guys. Like I said, you can buy these at any Mexican restaurant. These are real cracklings. They're not like, you know, the snackable kind.
Wheat ones.
The wheat, yeah, the ones that are made out of wheat or flour. These are real cracklings. You can eat them just like this.
Oh, that one looks like a horn. Mustard said we've had 37 followers this live. Yes, I'll drink the root beer. I usually drink root beer, which I don't like. When we have 25 followers, and we went over that by 12. So you can help me with the rest of it because I can't finish it.
Yes, okay. I'll drink the rest.
Yeah, that was root beer. Okay,
so,
Natalie says...
like I said, just use whatever salsa you like. Any of them. Put it in a pan. Put those in there. Put the salsa over it and just let it cook. Let it simmer.
Someone has a suggestion. I've never heard of this before. Have you? Manly McKinney says cut pockets between the meat and fat and insert sausage links.
What in
I've never heard of that before. Have you done that, Manly?
Never heard of that either.
That's interesting.
That is very interesting.
Okay, thank you, Sunshine, for the follow. That's 38.
So come on, come drink it.
Yes, we're gonna make some deviled eggs for tomorrow. I'm cooking them in the pressure cooker, and I realized that the pressure cooker is easier than waiting for the water to boil, and they don't stick. Because I have a bad experience with eggs, and they stick to the shell, and I get so upset. Yeah, when they stick with the pressure cooker, they don't stick. So I love it. I found a new way. Is that for tomorrow? Hey, Jesse. Yes, it's Jesse Barajas. Yes, it's for tomorrow. Yes. Okay, Manly has tried that. Okay, we'll see you, Kyle, tomorrow. You want to say hi so they can follow? They can see what happens to the brisket tomorrow. Hey, you're eating all the eggs.
I'm eating one.
I know.
Where's my phone? Oh, it's right. Can you get it?
So.
My pocket on it.
So this is the brisket that Mr. Crown prepped. We're going to put it on the smoker overnight, 16 hours. This is for tomorrow. It's going to be his brother. It's his brother's birthday today, and this is part of this is for tomorrow. And so if you want to see the result of this, make sure you follow him on his personal TikTok. I'm going to pin him right now and give him a follow if you don't already follow Mr. Crown, and you can see the result of this beautiful brisket.
But not just that, guys. We're also going to do. But not just that, guys. Right. Oh, you hear that tapping? I do hear the.
Yeah.
I do hear the tapping, guys. I wonder. It sounds like when you're typing something.
Yeah.
I wonder when you hit start, it got locked typing.
Okay, I just put Mr. Crown says yo. I just been that. So if you don't already follow him on his personal TikTok, click on his name, click follow. You don't have to leave a live. And then tomorrow around what time do you think I'll be ready?
I'm not sure, but I'll put it on my bubble.
Yes,
I'll put it on my bubble. Say, hey, in an hour we'll go live or whatever, or just hit the notification bell, and it'll notify you when I go live.
Yes,
but we're just not doing this. We're also doing a trompo. I don't know if you guys know what a trompo is. It's basically a long skewer with pork meat, red pork meat. The seasoning is spread. It's staggered all the way to the top, and it's shaped kind of like a tornado in a way. You put pineapple at the top and in the bottom, and it just rotates in a rotisserie. You cut it off onto a tortilla on a taco, put some salsa, some pico de gallo, or some onions and cilantro, and that salsa on top. Baby.
You put pineapple,
really good stuff.
You put pineapple on it?
On the trompo, yes, we put pineapple. We were making the seasoning earlier today, and it has pineapple juice, and it also has pineapple chunks, and then you blend it, and that's what you use for the seasoning. It has other stuff too, but
Fran said I thought it was a toy like a spinning top. Kind of looks
a
like
trompo?
that. Like
That's exactly what it is. Yeah, a trompo is a
is
spinning top. Yes,
and it has a shape. That's what they call it.
Yeah, it has a shape. But Sasha is trying to avoid.
Oh, I forget
the root beer because we have how many followers?
Fran said she got excited for being bilingual. Yay!
Good job, Fran.
We have 37.
We have 37 new followers, guys.
Oh,
Every time we hit 25 new followers, Sasha has to take a drink out of root beer. She can't stand root beer. So we let her do it. Come on, let's put it in here.
I'm trying to get these eggs out of here.
You have to do them right now? If you do, go for it.
Yeah. Keep talking because I don't want them to overcook.
Well, how about I take a sip because I'm good.
He's going to take a sip and I'll take a sip. He enjoys it. I do not. But thank you for all the follows.
I love this stuff.
Thank you. Almost by double.
If we go over double, that means you're going to have to drink the whole thing.
No.
This thing feels crooked. Is it crooked, guys?
You just got it clean, dry clean.
I just got it dry clean and it just feels a little off.
Okay, here I
so,
go.
Here she comes. Here she comes.
Y'all should do a Crown Royal shot instead. Well, I mean, he would enjoy that.
I'd love to do that.
Okay, here we go.
She has to psych herself up for it.
I couldn't find my Crown Royal. I want to see myself. I couldn't find my Crown Royal shirt, so I'm just wearing this one. Here it is. All right. Cheers. My face. Smells like Pepto already.
Don't smell it. Just drink it. Screenshots. Screenshots. Another one since we had 36 followers.
Okay.
Don't drink it if you're not going to keep it down.
An aftertaste.
Love the way you cook. Thank you, Linda.
Okay, there it goes. Thank you for the follows.
Upset stomach. Oh, I didn't read the rest of that. Someone said something about upset stomach. But
Upset
guys,
stomach, diarrhea, like Pepto.
oh,
I'm with you, girl. Not a root beer fan. Same.
I
Hi,
love
Miss
root beer.
Chef. Hey.
I love root beer. I just don't like it with all that stuff that she puts
my
on
lipstick.
So guys, this is a world record for me. I finished my life within an hour. I actually went
an hour
over
and 6 minutes.
I went over 6 minutes. I have never done that before.
Thank you, Didi.
My lives always go 2-3 hours usually on this channel.
Matt says hi.
What up, Matt? What up?
We're finished. Can you believe it?
We're finished.
He just prepped
An
his
hour and
brisket.
6 minutes. It took me to do a brisket, to trim it, to do some trivia on it, and to season it. I'm not putting it in the smoker yet, guys, so that's why I'm not putting it on there. If not, I would show you what I was going to do. But for the person that was asking for the way to do this on a Traeger, $225 on the Traeger. You season it half and half salt and half pepper. And you get yourself one of these pans like this. You fill it up with water. You put your brisket fat side up. You put this on the lean side, right? Full of water. It kind of protects it from the heat. When you're looking at your Traeger, you put it in straight ahead this way. The heat comes from the right side. This is that way the heat comes. So this pan will protect just a little bit on your on your flat side. And you put water in here, it gives it moisture, so it can keep it a little bit more juicy. I didn't want to say that word.
You can say that. You just can't say the M word.
I can. And then when it hits that stall at I think it's 165 to 175, somewhere around there, and you don't see it climbing up, go ahead and wrap it, and that's it. Take it out when it's pro tender, or when it hits usually by over 200, you'll be fine, as long as it's pro tender, guys. It used to be to where everybody, 204, 205, you have to get it there. Not really. Just stick your probe in there, and if it's tender, the way you like it, it's perfect. That's the way you do it on Traeger, guys. Me personally, if I do it on Weber, I'm going to let it cook until I love the bark that it has. Once it has that beautiful bark, I'm going to do a foil boat. If you don't know what a foil boat is, it's basically grab foil, I make a little boat that surrounds it, and I put it in there with a little bit of broth on there, and I let it go until it's ready.
Fran says you better love that lipstick, and Ron says he feels cheated because we cut it short.
You're not used to my 1 hour shows, Ron?
Ron. Fran has never liked the J word, and then Ron says, what's the M word? It's a word that means juicy, but if we say it like Sans, we'll get filtered.
Yeah.
And it has to
I don't
do
even
with
think you can
brisket.
type it in either. Yeah, I don't think you can type that in. It won't let you.
It has to do with brisket.
And we're not supposed to say that word. I use that word for brisket, for, you know, meats and stuff. But that's one of the words that is on the list that you're not supposed to say.
Yeah, well, don't say
So
it.
we're not going to say it.
Oh, Brian says both are yuck words.
Is it crooked? Because I'm telling you,
No, it looks fine.
feels wobbly, or it feels crooked on me. So guys, we are done. Amazingly, we only did an hour and what, babe?
Can't hear the word tomorrow. A minute and 10 minutes. Adelinda's going to send me a picture of you. Thank you, Adelinda. I can't wait to see my expressions.
An hour and 10 minutes, guys. That is a huge accomplishment for me.
Jesse says he can't wait to hear the word tomorrow. Hopefully it comes out like that and we can say the word. Oh, this is so
juicy.
Yeah. Thank you, Fran. She says great show.
Thank you, guys. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for all the taps, for all the love, for everything that you guys did.
Adrian wants to know, is it going to go in the oven or the grill?
Never the oven, bro.
I don't like the oven.
Never the oven.
And Mr. Crown's grill and chill.
You put it in a smoker.
Yeah.
Whatever smoker you want. I think I'm going to do it in the Weber kettle. I think that's where I'm going to put it.
Yeah.
So, we're going to get out of here, guys. I'm going to put this to rest in the refrigerator for a little bit.
Thank you,
And then I'm going to set up my smoker. And I'll put it on there. I will make some videos out of it. If you do want to see the result to this, where's my phone?
Heather says, yo, yo, yo. Oh, Ron said the word, but he put like in different ways. All right, good job. That's the word. I'm not going to say it though. Heather says, yo, yo, yo.
All right, guys. There is me. If Sasha wants to pin me real quick.
Oh, I guess.
You guess.
You said if I want to.
Well, that means you don't want
There it
to.
goes. Okay.
That's me, guys. That's my personal TikTok channel. Right now, you guys are watching FoodtokTV. FoodtokTV is the longest running food show on TikTok. We can claim that. We haven't missed a day ever since we started, which was maybe 4 years, I think, right, Ben?
Mm-hmm.
Even the day that TikTok went dark, we went live on a different platform, so we still didn't miss a day. We're still going strong. We have about 12, 13 creators, guys, that go live every single day. If you don't like what I do, I'm sure you can find a different creator, you guys. Yeah, I forgot where I was going with that.
Thank you, Adrian, for the follow. It's 39.
39 followers. Can we get one more, guys? One more follower? We can get 40. Why not? 40 followers for today. For the 1 hour show.
Oh, yes, Jackie, number 40. Thank
Hey,
you,
there you go, Jackie. Thank you, Jackie. Thank you for hitting that follow button, guys. And if you don't mind, hit that follow on my account too, guys, because you'll get to see this tomorrow when I slice into it. See what you think. See if it looks good. See if it looks dry. We'll taste it. And you'll also see us do a trompo too, because today's my brother's birthday, but we're doing all this for tomorrow.
One more.
And we're gonna have a big celebration. And yeah, you guys can join us tomorrow if you guys like. If you hit the follow button on my personal account.
Thank you, Janice, for the follow. 41. I'll pin you one more time. I think Ron actually said it, but he put instead of the O, I think it's a 0.
Oh, probably.
So I probably didn't recognize it. Good job.
Yeah.
You beat the system.
Okay. There's always a way to beat the system.
Yeah.
But guys, we're gonna get out of here. Thank you so much, guys. Thank you for all the follows, the 41 followers. Thank you for all the gifts. Thank you for all the taps. Thank you for spending your Friday evening with us. And we're going to get out of here. And we're going to make something to eat so we can eat. Or we're going to continue doing the rest of the stuff for tomorrow's party.
It's not it's not trompo. It's trompo. It's basically like pork meat on a skewer.
On a huge skewer. It's about this round and it kind of goes like a tornado looking.
No mollejas. Maybe one day. I don't know.
Hey, I might go get some. I don't know.
Okay.
I might go get some mollejas.
Okay. I ate them before, but I don't like them now.
I've never had them smoked. I think I've always had them fried.
Yes, like a spinning top.
Yeah.
I've had them in the oven.
In the oven?
My mom used to make them in the oven with olive oil, like real crispy.
Got you. All right, guys.
All right, bless you too, Adelinda.
Thank you.
Oh, because you sneezed.
I sneezed.
Oh, sorry. She said, bless you. Thank you, Adelinda.
Thank you, Adelinda. Thank you. Guys, we're going to get out of here. Peace out.
All right. Good night.
I'm going to drink the rest of this root beer.
You can have it.